Hey, buddy.
What's up?
Want to see what I got right here?
What you got? Ooh, pretty deck box. Yeah. Whoa. What? Are all of these CRs?
Yeah.
Kenji?
Yes.
How did you afford all this?
Me walking in here with a limp and me having struggled to sit, totally not a coincidence.
There won't be anyone ahead of me. You're sunny. I'll be the best. No one can stop me. 運命は私の手の中に
Welcome to Stackz Gaming. This is Taka here, bringing you my deck from the previous LA Regional from this past weekend. Went in with Vanquish Souls, and only did a few rounds. There was a guy who had a stroke mid-event, and the thing happened right next to me. Like, literally, I was the guy who yelled for a judge and a paramedic, and hopefully that guy's okay. After that, just decided to spend the day doing things that were a bit more important. But let's take a look at this little bit of bling right here. So we have 3 Mad Love, yes, that's CR. She's your Spell Searcher and Bounce. You have Panthera, who's your Cyber Dragon, and Spell and Trap Destroyer, and then can be destroyed by battle. You have your Stratos, can be destroyed by card effect, and destroys all other monsters in this column guy. Yes, CR. We have Pluton. He's kind of the worst one, because he just summons himself as a body, but he's good if you're going second and you open him. 3k attack or 3k defense. 2 Borgs, yes, CR. He's your draw and your burn, so he's like great for time and great for going first. 2 Caesars, yes, CR. He's the can't be affected by things, if not destroys 1 card on the field. Then we have our 2 Kurakaras. You have to have a lot of like bridges in this deck for your small world / stake your soul targets. So she's a bridge for all of that, and she was just really like an MVP, just sucking up the field. Your standard Ashes. Ash is really good in this format and into the next. This is why you'll see it makes sense with my extra deck, Reapers. I chose this over the Shifters.
You main them.
Main them. 3 Fenrirs, and yeah, they're the shifted ones. So pretty. I should have probably thrown in the Rise Heart one so I can just make a rank 7 or have that fire target in hand. I chose this route over the Pot of Prosperities, and it helped me get extra bodies at times when I needed it. Small world target. That's pretty much it. And it's a kaiju, so it gets rid of, like, the towers. Overall, the main deck, the only thing I'd probably change right there in the monster lineup is probably take out the Parallel Exceeds going forward. You have your Reborn / add back to your hand. Your book, this is the one I'd probably bump to 2. If not, I'd bump the other one to 2. Both of them deserve more than 1, but you just need one or the other to be at 2. 3, Stake Your Souls. Yes, CR. That's why your deck is mainly Earth, Fire, and Dark, is because you have to reveal one of those attributes to summon a Vanquished Soul from your deck, and then return it to your hand at the end of the turn. 2 Small Worlds, I'd probably boost this to 3, because it really did put in the work. But the reason I didn't do 3 is I also ran 2 Durandals, because Raza, your main starter, is a fire monster, and he's a warrior. So you can equip it to anything, pop it, add. This one to just make my friend jealous. The Pharaoh's Rare, Rhoda. Like I said, Raza, your starter, fire, warrior. 2 talents, this put in a lot of work with everyone just doing everything. Call by the Grave. It's Call by the Grave. And then the really beautiful CR. There can only be once.
Those are your only traps?
Only trap. And it put in the work. There were so many people who were very angry about it because they're like, oh, you just did that and my turn's done. And I'm like, yeah. You know, Yu-Gi-Oh's a game where you have monster spells and traps. I'm sorry that you didn't have your spell or trap removal. This is my Reaper target for Despia branded. It's going to change to Mirror Jade. Just because they can shuffle this back in to do certain plays. With Mirror Jade, it can't be used at all. Gold Pride Punk was kind of everywhere at the event, so I had this because the deck can handle most things except for getting the sucked up part. Against Super Heavy Samurais, it was either I was thinking, do I want to hit the Link 1 or do I want to hit them further in the play so this way they have to go different routes. This was the better option. For the Math Mech decks, because this was the last day before the this is the last event before the ban list. And then this was my generic rank 4 package. I probably would go with the Zeus next time. But these guys did come in clutch. Puri, I played one Puri player, and they were extremely upset because I ripped their Noir and then I had ripped out their Zeus. Didn't play Cash. And the possibilities was like, okay, I could summon my Fenrir if they activate their Shangri-La and make my Arise Heart. If not, I was always going to rip their Arise Heart. Same thing, rip the Zeus. If there was a mirror match, and there was hardly any Vanquish Soul players there, you obviously ripped their rocks. But your rock, I mean, it's a Link 1. It adds back from your grave or special summons from your hand, and then they can't attack that. They have to attack the targeted monster I control with the highest attack. And so they always have to attack that one first. Splash Mage, Deco Talker Heat Soul, that's for the Parallel Exceed package. Probably going forward, when I take the Parallels out, these will just become the Nightmare package. And access code, because as a for a Reaper target against MathMech, you just do this, and they can't OTK you unless they are running the Firewall package, and some of them were not.
So what did you make in the extra deck?
Every game, I made access code, Deco Talker Heat Soul, Splash Mage, and Rock. Only one game did I go for this, and I killed them on the spot, and I didn't even get to go Zeus. So the deck was functioning actually very well. The side deck, however, I just kind of threw it together with a friend. I didn't fully test it, and I would make some big changes going forward. But I had, you know, you can see the basics here. I had the 3 Magnamut, 1 Druid Worm. Magnamut could actually search your big boss monster because he's a dragon. So there is that. This was really good against MathMech, against Branded, and these guys are probably going to go into the main deck, into the new format possibly. Lightning Storm at 2, it's at 2 in the new ban list, but back row decks are going to be a thing into this format, I feel like, with people thinking Labyrinth is going to be a strong deck, Sky Striker is going to be a deck, and you can also just use it as a blowout against like Cash or Branded Despia, because you'd force them to do stuff early, blowing up their field spell or blowing up like backfield, which you know has possibly a Super Poly or Branded in red. These I would probably put into the main deck as well. Like, I'll probably work on the deck a lot. Because your rock can grab from grave, and people who try to do, like, you know, DD Crow or things like that going into the new format, this card's going to be really strong, and it also works in the mirror. 2 Droll Unlock. It's Droll. This format's like crazy, and I think it's going to be good in this new format as well. D Barrier, probably I would boost this to 2. Like, I would boost this to 3. D Barrier is just incredibly strong, because a lot of decks are very linear in what they're summoning. You know, Cash is XYZ, you have Branded, which is Fusion, You might see some Draco Slayers, so Pendulum. And then the OG for affecting the boards, Dark Ruler No More. This card probably going to be good into the new format, depending on how Cash is looking, depending if we have a lot of shifter plays going. Other than that, I probably would have thrown in, if I could throw these two in the main, I'd probably throw in Evenly Matched. So, other than that, the deck performed well. I'm going to be using this for the foreseeable future, so I decided to make an investment into the deck and my future of the game. So, we'll see how this all goes. You know, this is going to be the summer training arc. I'm going to take Teddy Gar here to do at least one tournament a week with me and see how that goes.
Well, that's it for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Let us know what you want to see. Let us know what else you want to see, not only in Yu-Gi-Oh, but also in any other card game. One Piece.
Oh, we're going to try to do a vote to see if we can get 3 players to go to a 3v3 event being held late summer. So we're going to probably do a poll to see which 3 players should be going with Teddy Mac. So 2 other players. All right, guys, watch out for that poll.